Welcome to SmartCart YouTube channel. We analyze customers' feedbacks and share insights into what real buyers are saying, helping you make informed purchasing decisions. Today, we are jumping right into a really popular kitchen tool, the PAUDIN 8-inch high-carbon stainless steel chef knife. And just a quick reminder, the product buy link is available in the pinned comment and description. For like, share, comment, and subscribe, be sure to do that as we get into this review. So our big mission today is to see if this $39 knife actually lives up to its crazy 4.7 star rating.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, over 7,700 reviews for a $39 blade. Yeah. You really need to figure out how it pulls that off, practically speaking.
Right. So let's start with the most important part, the blade itself. When you look at this PAUDIN knife, it has this distinct wavy pattern on the metal. It looks exactly like Damascus steel, but I have to ask, is this etched pattern just like racing stripes on a minivan?
Racing stripes, I love that.
You know what I mean? Like, it looks really cool, but does it actually make the car go faster? Does this pattern perform, or is it just totally for show?
Well, the racing stripe analogy is honestly spot on here.
Right.
The brand is, they're very transparent about this. The pattern is indeed etched on. It's not true folded Damascus steel.
Oh, okay. So it's cosmetic.
Exactly. It's a cosmetic layer. But just because it has that layer doesn't mean there isn't a serious engine underneath it. Underneath that etching is 5CR45 mauve German high-carbon stainless steel. It's a stamped blade with a thickness of exactly 2 millimeters.
Okay, wait. Let's translate that for the average home cook. What does stamped blade and that specific steel mean for someone who's just trying to make dinner?
Sure. So a stamped blade simply means it's laser cut from a single flat sheet of steel.
Rather than hammered out of a block.
Right. Exactly. Rather than being forged from a solid block, which is how they keep the cost so low.
Yeah.
And that 5CR15 Tama steel. The C stands for carbon. Carbon actually changes the crystalline structure of the metal, making it significantly harder.
Ah, which I guess is important for keeping it sharp.
Yes. That hardness is crucial. It means the edge can be ground to a much more acute, razor-thin angle without the metal just, rolling or bending when you press down on it.
Wow, okay. So that totally explains why people in the reviews are genuinely surprised by it. They keep saying it cuts like a dream right out of the box, slicing through tomatoes and thick steaks like butter.
Precisely. 2 millimeters is thin enough to slice delicately, but thanks to that hardened steel, it's strong enough to hold its shape. So you're getting the cutting performance of a high-end tool without paying for that super expensive artisan process of real Damascus.
Right. But a razor sharp edge doesn't mean much if your wrist is aching after dicing a single onion.
Looking at the feedback, a lot of people bring up how surprisingly lightweight it is. And I kind of want to push back on that a little bit.
Oh, so?
Well, doesn't a good chef's knife need hefty weight to chop through tough root veggies? Don't you want gravity doing some of the work? That's actually a super common misconception. You really don't need a heavy cleaver if the geometry of the knife does the heavy lifting for you. What really matters is the balance.
Oh, really? Not the weight.
Right, the balance.
Right.
This PAUDIN knife is engineered with a perfect 50-50 balance right at the bolster.
And the bolster is, that's the thick junction where the blade meets the handle, right?
Yep, you got it. Combined with the ergonomic pack-a-wood handle, it actually pivots in your hand.
Wow. So instead of relying on brute force to hack through a sweet potato, you're just letting the balance and the fulcrum do the actual work.
Exactly. And the real world application of this is huge. Take this one reviewer, Jamie Scaife. They noted they've been using the knife daily for almost 2 years, and they pointed out that this lightweight balance makes the perfect knife for someone with weaker grip strength.
Oh, that's amazing for accessibility.
It really is. When a knife is properly balanced and super sharp, it makes cooking significantly safer and just, much more enjoyable because you aren't fighting the tool.
Okay, so it's cheap, it's sharp, and it's super comfortable. But what is the catch to keeping it this way? Because there's always a catch, right? Why can't I just toss this in the dishwasher after I'm done with a roast?
Ah, the dishwasher.
Yeah.
The catch comes back to that high-carbon steel we talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
High carbon is what makes the metal hard enough to get so incredibly sharp, but the trade-off is that it is highly susceptible to oxidation.
Meaning it rusts.
Yeah, meaning rust.
Yeah.
The extreme heat, the harsh detergents, and the prolonged moisture inside a dishwasher. That will ruin this blade very, very quickly.
Yikes. Okay, so hand wash only.
Hand wash only. It requires immediate hand washing and thorough drying right after you use it to protect the metal.
So it demands a bit of respect, basically. You have to put in a little manual labor to maintain that perfect edge.
You do. Which really leaves us with something fascinating to think about. If a $39 stamp knife can perform like a true luxury blade simply through smart geometry, high-carbon steel, and proper manual care from the user, what does that actually tell you about the massive price markups on those elite, quote-unquote, professional kitchen brands?
Wow. That is definitely something to chew on next time you're shopping for kitchen gear. Well, you've been listening to SmartCart YouTube channel, where we help you make informed decisions. If you get any help from the video, then hit that red subscribe button showing below and press bell icon for future videos notifications. You can also visit this channel and watch other videos for more useful gadgets. One product review at a time. We'll catch you next time.